Stuff that happened to you in your past that you haven't yet fully worked through is killing your chance of success and joy right now. Do you ever find yourself stuffing down memories of events from the past? Do you remember feeling overwhelmed by past experiences? Or do you find yourself doing things today that make life more difficult for you, but you have no idea why you do them? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you probably have unhealed wounds from the past. Today, we're uncovering the truth about healing from trauma and toxicity. In order to be able to experience that joy and success you absolutely deserve, it's vital that you understand how to heal from these past experiences. The first step is recognizing signs of this unresolved trauma. So let's take a look at a few of those. Number 1, emotional triggers. Do you get a really strong reaction when you're in a certain place or in the presence of certain people or certain types of people? This may be anything from feeling a little bit faint, from experiencing palpitations or a tight chest, or just feeling unwell and unsafe. These are signs that you have some unresolved trauma that is causing these emotional triggers. Number 2, relationship struggles. Do you find it difficult to trust people? Do you find it hard to let people get close to you? Are there patterns in your life of unhealthy, toxic relationships? All of these are also signs of unresolved trauma from your past. Number 3, self-worth issues. Persistent feelings of inadequacy, unworthiness, or a really strong critical inner voice can also point to past trauma that you haven't yet resolved. Number 4, physical symptoms. Unexplained chronic pain, low mood, stress-related illnesses, severe fatigue, all of these can be linked to unresolved emotional trauma. Number 5, anxiety and depression. Frequent bouts of anxiety and or depression and perhaps emotional numbness are all related to overwhelming past events. So if you were forced to dissociate from what was going on because it was unbearable, this can lead to that emotional numbness. It can also lead to you withdrawing, going into yourself, which is depression, and being constantly on edge, worrying about everything, never feeling safe emotionally or otherwise. That leads to anxiety. Number 6, unhelpful or unhealthy behaviour patterns. This can be anything from a number of self-sabotaging behaviours, addictions, a tendency to people please. We can trace all of these back to coping mechanisms that were used in the past in response to trauma. Before we go on to looking at the next 2 steps you need to take in order to begin this healing process, I just want to invite you to subscribe to this channel so that you get notified of other useful videos that are going to help you on your healing journey. Step 2 is all about self-compassion, and it truly is the cornerstone of healing. Self-compassion is all about treating yourself with kindness, with gentleness, with patience, just as you would treat a good friend. Self-compassion gives you emotional resilience. Through being compassionate towards yourself, you develop a resilience that will help you deal with the negative emotions and stresses of life, both now and from the past. And this emotional resilience in turn is going to help you weather the storm, those ups and downs of the healing process you're going through. It will reduce self-criticism. Self-blame is very common for people who've experienced trauma, but these past experiences were not your fault. It's now become your responsibility to heal, but blaming yourself for what happened in the past is not right, it's not helpful, and it's a waste of your time and energy. Your mental health will improve. Numerous studies have shown that self-compassion is linked to lower levels of anxiety and depression. And by creating more stability and a safe space within you in this way, you are going to turbo boost your healing. More self-compassion for yourself means improved external relationships. We first have to learn to love ourselves. Once we do, we are able to reach out and have healthy relationships with others. So this will improve your personal relationships and improve your ability to create that essential community and supportive network around you. Again, this will turbo boost your healing. Step 3 is all about self-forgiveness. Self-forgiveness allows you to let go of that guilt and shame that often accompanies our trauma experiences. You need to acknowledge and accept that you did the best you could in the past. Once you can do that, you are clearing the space for moving forward and really healing. Forgiving yourself empowers you to take control of your healing. It shifts the focus from past mistakes to future growth and development. It helps you break negative patterns of behaviour. It encourages a positive mindset, which is what you need going forward to make the best possible choices for yourself. So, how can you integrate self-compassion and self-forgiveness into your daily life? Different types of mindfulness practices can be really helpful. This could be journaling or it could be meditating. You need to create a safe space for yourself to release the thoughts and feelings that you're having, and then allow yourself to step back a little, whether it's rereading what you've written or whether it's thinking about those thoughts that came up when you were meditating, and making sure that you tweak any reactions so that they are more compassionate towards yourself, towards those emotions that you've experienced. Therapeutic support is another way, reaching out to a therapist or coach who has experience of emotional trauma. They can guide you on this journey and help you acquire the tools and skills that you will need for now and in the future. Many people find that affirmations and positive self-talk are really helpful tools. You can write out affirmations for yourself, or there are plenty of books around or ideas on the internet if you need some inspiration. And you can stick these affirmations maybe on paper or card around your home, or have them in a notebook or a journal and read them out to yourself on a daily basis. Community and connection are really, really important. So you can reach out and find other people who are on the same or similar healing journey as yourself. This can be virtual or it can be in real life, but this can be really beneficial. Choose your groups and communities carefully. Ensure that the overall tone is one of positivity and optimism, because you may find yourself being dragged back down into traumatic memories if the group is too intent on rehashing and talking about what happened in the past. You need to find your tribe who is looking towards the future. Of course, we have our own community here on YouTube, so why not share your experiences or ask any questions you have in the comments below. Until next time, take really great care and don't forget that self-compassion and self-forgiveness.